It's Tyrone. In this video, I'm gonna show you guys how to get approved for an apartment, how to get rental history, bad credit, CPNs. I'm gonna show you the whole breakdown. So you try to find a home, a rental home or an apartment. The best way is to keep it within your budget. Okay. Cali is expensive, but there are some for around 2 to 3K. So if you go over that, you will have to make a certain amount of income. Some places will ask for 3 times the income. You will want a place that don't accept plaid, a place that's more chill, a place that's not too strict. There are strict places which are basically luxury apartments. You want to stay away from those. Only if you have good credit, you can do the luxury apartments. But if you use a CPN, I recommend you just get a basic apartment in your area or around the city. So once you pick a good place that's like friendly and stuff, and takes low credit, because there are some places that take around 500 minimum or 550. If you do have a 550, you're still good. But the thing is, like, if you have some like collections, you can still get approved if you have some credit cards on your profile, which are trade lines, and rental history. If you have rental history, you're good to go. If you don't have rental history, most likely you will have to get a co-signer. But most people these days can't co-sign unless it's your parent or your family member. So to add rental history, go on over to trailingprivacy.com. I'll leave the links in the description. So you need at least 2 years of history. If your credit is really jacked up, you probably need 5 years just for that guaranteed approval. And it should show up your score by 100 points or even more. Make sure the credit score is around a 700 if you're trying to get approved for a luxury apartment. But if the trade line reports, your score should be around this ballpark. This is how your credit should look like. 100%. Okay. If your credit is around 95%, you can get away with it. If the apartment requires a 550 credit score. But again, if you're trying to go for a luxury apartment, it's going to be harder. So you want 100% credit use. I recommend 0 to 5%. Over that, it's going to lower your score. So try to keep around 5%. 0 to derogatory marks, of course. Some places can approve you if you have 1 or 2. But luxury apartments, really strict. Only to get approved for luxury apartments with a derogatory mark, you will have to get a co-signer. Credit age, you need at least 2 years, but really, with the history, they will expect you to have 3 to 5 years. So even 2 years is good, but 3 to 4 years is good. The total accounts, 28 is a little too much. This is an older account from one of my clients. You would need for an apartment, really you see about like 5, 4 to 5 to 7. You don't need 20 or 15. That's if you try to get approved for the Amex card. But yeah, so this is how your profile should look like. Also, hard inquiries don't really affect the apartments that much. It only affects the credit cards and loans, but you should be good with the apartment. So yeah, like 10, 15, you should be straight. So you guys are looking for trade lines to boost your score. I recommend something like this. It's only $400 and there's a discount. Another thing will be something like this. It's a little cheaper, a 10K. So add one of these, with the rental. If you have no credit score or this like only authorized users on your profile. Another good site would be, another package would be from Trailing Privacy. This package, so you get the 50K, get approved for the apartment. Now, if you're using a CPN, and it's under a random name, right? Best believe you're gonna have to have a custom ID, a scannable ID with your photo on it, for you to bypass everything. If you have the ID, you can fake the bank statements and get approved, instantly. But make sure you guys apply online. And if they ask for ID, make sure you have the ID ready. But some companies, they do offer IDs with the CPN. So you try and purchase CPN. I know Nation Credit Lines have some CPNs that have IDs and stuff, and they do sell documents separately. So if the CPN is under your name, most definitely you can use your own ID. You know, the address don't really matter. But if the company is stingy, you could change it for a little bit and change it back afterwards. Yeah. So rental history, very important. No rental history, just get a co-signer. But really, they really want the history just to be secure, because they don't know if you're the type to get evicted or not. But that's pretty much it, guys. You know, once you run the application online, you get approved. You just go in person. They'll finalize everything. You get the keys. You gotta sign some stuff, and that's pretty much it. Some place makes it easier. Some place makes it harder. Just go for the place that makes it easy. If you try to get a luxury apartment again, make sure you actually use your real info, have a good profile, and apply. So yeah, if you guys have any questions with mentorships or CPNs, whatever, hit me up, and make sure to visit the sites in the description.